YTPC, Board Smoking Pipes here. It's Sunday. As you can tell, I'm in the mobile studio. Pulled into work. Walking to Mr. Brogg. In it, I'm walking it through the Carter Hall. Back in the mid-90s, it was a late summer day. My then wife and daughter were out doing mom and daughter things. Took my middle son, nicknamed him Bubba Rooney. He always liked that name. Took him fishing. And me and Bubba, we went out to James A. Reed Lake up near Kansas City. Sitting over just past the dock on Lake Nell. Now, Bubba was just about 3 years old, 3.5. Getting around pretty good. Getting into things. Being a boy. Anyway, I took him fishing. I had this little rod set up for him, and typical 3-year-old, he's having trouble casting this side. It's mainly just to get him out there and get him used to things. And I got tired of baiting his hook all the time. He kept getting hung up like young men do at that age. So I put a little jig on the end of it, just below the bobber. So he'd cast out the bobber and then sit there and bounce up and down. And, I've bounced jigs under bobbers several times and caught some nice little panfish. I do a lot of crappie fishing. I like bluegill and sun perch, all the panfish. Little bass fishing here and there, catfishing, that type of thing. Anyway, I got him going, and I'd get him out there, and of course he'd just have to reel it in because he likes seeing the bubbles in the water and all that. Now, while he was there, I was teaching him to watch the bank, watch for snakes coming up, this, that, and the other. Keeping him on alert, kind of helping learn things. Old Bubba's sitting there holding that pole, just kind of dawdling with it. He'd reeled it in for the 100th time, and he's kind of wore out, so he's just sitting there messing around, dipping the jig in the water right at the edge of the bank. I was fishing, sitting next to him in a lawn chair, and seen this old bullfrog come up right at the edge of the water. Eyes come up out of the water. I was sitting there laughing because Bubba was bouncing that jig and he just about hitting that old bullfrog in the head. Well, one day if you never know anything about a bullfrog, you sit there and entice him like that, bouncing that jig. He's watching it. It's making him angry, and he's going to bite it because he thinks it's a fly. And you get real close to him. Anyway, he's sitting there not paying attention to what he's doing, never seen the frog. He's talking 90 to nothing. I'm watching him, watching the frog. Totally forgot about my catfish poles and everything else going on. I was amused at him. Pretty soon, he'd bounced it just enough time to hit that water, and that old bullfrog jumped up and grabbed that jig, jerked that pole down. Like a good fisherman, his first instinct was to jerk that pole back up. He jerked it back up and seen what he had on the end of it. He dropped that pole, and he took off running. Took off running for the truck. I didn't catch him till he was standing on top of the truck. Bubba versus the bullfrog. His God-given name is Zechariah. Turned in quite a nice young man. Anyway, there you go, YTPC. A little story for you on a Sunday. Bubba versus the bullfrog. Y'all be safe. Old Ford signing out.